Hello and welcome to the Signature Daily Challenge. It's the 23rd of June, and today we're bringing in 3 awful security officers while going as fast as possible. We are Frail, Technophobe, Silent, and X-Glitcher. We got a hammer, crash beam, and a single massive swapper. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we got wrenches and glitch dashes with guns. We're just trying to go fast. Probably saving the swapper for ship 2. We'll see how this first one looks. I want to go as fast as possible, and this isn't the biggest of ships. And ship 2 is generally larger. We will see, though. Bong. If it wasn't for this recessed docking point, that could have been a 2-second dock. Alright. Not a straight line in the slightest, eh? And the target... Well, we got a crash beam, so we can deal with the defender. This is difficult. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's just, if we could actually go through the ship, we've got to go around way too many corners. But if we just swap through, we can go super fast, but then we don't get any items. And ship 2 is very unlikely to be under 10 seconds then. So what if I'm thinking of maybe sacrificing this ship, using this opportunity to get a whole bunch of items. And then with the swapper, we can almost certainly get through ship 2 in under 10 seconds. And then hopefully with all the items, we can get under 10 with ship 3. That's kind of risky. But if we don't... if we go through here, we would get a lethal gun, which could be quite important. I'll likely see another jam. I'm not sure if this is the correct decision, but I'm gonna sacrifice this one and go for items. Oh, I guess I don't have to go all the way in here. I can grab your attention, give you a smack, and then use the gun to take out you for an item. I forgot I was silent. More crash beam, alright. Meant to hit the corner there. We get a crash trap, that's kind of useless. I really do gotta go all that way for that key, huh? We're at 5 now, pick up that, and then we go boop. And then we go boop. It is a shame that I'm silenced. That will make setting off the alarm in the future harder if we do have a target fleas and a crash subverter. Visitor. I wish it was like long range instead of high capacity or something. But that will be useful on ship 3. Will it be enough to get under a 10-second? I kind of doubt it. But oh well, I've locked myself in. We give you a crash. And we smack you with the wrench instead of the hammer so we don't go flying out. And then you will join us because you'll see the body. No? You're not... There we go. Alright, take you out, and we get key cleaner. That's pretty nice. Any guns laying around in here? Nope. This wrench is a little scary, though. I'll swap that with the trap, remote control. Was all that gear worth it? I'm not so sure. But we'll see. Alright, drop them off, and next. Yeah, heat sensors and shields, target please, auto. Alright. A hammer and a wrench is probably enough. Probably don't need the short range crash beams at all. Probably, maybe crash. We'll dump off some of this stuff in the pod, and we'll have both for the next one. All right. So do I try and just swap in on this one? Where's the target at? I thought I saw them. They're off in the corner. They're in a pod or at a station terminal. We could swap in. I'll dock and see how it looks. Overshot. Doop, 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 doop. Mid 3 seconds. Alright, so they've got shield. And there's very little on this ship. The long-range key cleaner, I think we can reach the level 2, and even if we can't, we can get the level 1 and then just shoot. So we can get through here pretty quick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we can get through here in under 10 seconds, I do believe. We gotta get all the way to the target anyways. We don't... could exchange a crash beam for an item here. And then use a crash trap on you. Don't need the gun. Don't need the wrench. Don't need the visitor. We're using the key cleaner, crash beam, and probably the crash trap and the gun. Alright. So that frees up a few slots for what we pick up for there, and we'll have those for ship 3. With an extreme range swapper and visitor both available for ship 3. I'm feeling decent about it. Yeah, level 2 right off the bat. Of course, half the reason that I was going through here goes on patrol, but alright. Nothing we can do about it. I'll shoot you just in case you've got a thing. Nope. Get up to you. This way is probably a little faster to get you out. We're at 5 seconds right now. I do need to drag you all the way out. This will be a little bit annoying. Ooh. Ooh. We get a subverter. Yeah, I'll just go back this way. It's just slightly faster. Pick up, toss, shoot. And while you're being tossed, we'll get this moving. Blast at you. Dash up here. Pick up, toss. Pick up, toss. I set those in the reverse order. Then we'll both be making our way out. Fix this. This is gonna be pretty close. Will it be enough? Okay, it was enough. All right. It wasn't a complete waste. Yay! All right, we drop off over here, and we got one more. Shields and wrenches, and glitch dash. Medium reinforcements, all right. Heat sensors, ooh, that's a problem. Let's see, crash beam, I guess. We've already got guns. We already dropped a wrench off, so we don't need more of those. All right. Will this be in under 10 seconds? We shall see. The docking alone makes things a little sus. Random thought. If you were to blow up all of the guns with like a breach grenade or something, theoretically, I believe the heat sensors would then do nothing. She would still get alerted and it might like swerve off to the side or something. But it wouldn't actually be able to shoot you, I don't think. Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful on the approach. And then I would be almost certain that this could be done in under 10 seconds if we didn't have the heat sensors. Because we could get straight to the target with like a swap, and then a couple dashes, and then a visit, and we could shoot this out. But we do actually need to take out the pilot first, or take out both of those. We'll see how it goes, though. Okay, approach. Oh, if that bonked off into the void, then that's just over. Completely over, it's done. Alright. We got 2 clones and a bunch and a few subverters, so I feel not bad about cloning here. Why would I feel bad about that? I can't even get them to glitch dash near me. So yeah, clone there, and then we can probably go for crate and or door. Then we could ignore them, do a double subvert, dash in, take out the pilot. I do need to take a look at distance of these. That's alright, and that's huge. So I could like go through here and then swap with the pilot. see, the two places that I would want to swap are either swap with the pilot or swap with one of them. Probably you. What's our distance like on this? 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. I'm gonna unequip that so I don't accidentally use it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a pretty big jump. But this is also fairly reasonably straightforward. Don't even have to go down to you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then visitor is 2. So 1, 2 is 1, 2. I'm seeing key clone, visit. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have to go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, key clone, visit, key clone something or other, swap, shoot is our way. I don't know if I want to bother with this crate because we've got a plan already. We're just gonna go with this. Hello. Crash Trap's going on a ride. And then we've got sufficient crash beams to just use on stuff like this. Do I just go ahead and use the key cloner here? I think I just use the key cloner here, if it's in range. There we go. And then, yeah, start with visit. Dash up here. Give you a shot. Well, I would give you a shot, but that's a little more reliable than the shotgun. I'll still shoot. Why not? Target is moving. Of course. Of course they would do that. I'm just gonna take care of you. Alright, I can dash up through here. And then this is kind of fine-ish. I just need to make sure you don't go around the corner. So yeah, just swap with you. Is there a way for me to... No. Alright. We're at 6 seconds. We're too late. Nah! Too late already. Darn. Darn. Should have used the swapper on ship 1, probably. It was worth a try. Alright, swap with you. Give you a crash. Bash and pick up. Toss. Swapper is minorly helpful. For visitors, minorly helpful, and then it gets me over here. Then I can pick up the gun and shoot this. And then I can crash the both of you. And then give you shots and stuff. And then get the pod in place. But it's too late. Was it necessarily too... It was too late, yeah. I did have the thought today. Please blow up. Please get me out of there. Please get me out of there. Don't pull me back. Okay, we're good. I did have the random thought earlier that you don't... It's not necessarily impossible to leave via visitor yourself when you're capturing people. Because normally the problem that I think of is I think that I need to be near the target's body so that I can pick both of us up as we leave. But that's not necessarily the case. I could, for example, if I had a little bit more time to work with, well, maybe I could have done this anyways. Maybe I should have tried this. But I could have, if the target was still in this room, I could have shot out the fuel barrel and then visited out, picked myself up, and then left. And then because the ship would still be loaded, thanks to the visitor, the target, or this would still blow up and the target would still get pulled out. And I'd still have plenty of time to leave, get out of the ship's range, drop myself off, and then come back and pick up the target. I think we maybe didn't have enough time for that, but that's something that I should have tried. And that's a technique that I should try and keep in mind. There's sun in my eyes. There we go. So that's something that I should keep in mind going forward. What was it, 10? I should have tried that here. I should have tried that there. That might have been enough to make a difference. Alright, let's see how we did. I'm not feeling great. Because ship 1 could have been done in under 10, and ship 2 could have been done in under 10. And then ship 3, I would have had less items to work with. But ship 3 could have been done in under 20 pretty easily. So, yeah. Not confident about this, but there's still a chance at first place. It's not feeling solid about it. Okay, still okay, so something happened to 7-2. Maybe you got shot or something at some point. That could theoretically be getting blown up by the heat sensors on ship 3. If you forget about those midway through the ship, then that's a doomed exit right there. Alright, so by luck, still managed to get first place. 495 with a slower time is definitely in the cards. And I don't see any way the perfect style bonus is possible on this one. Well, that doesn't sound reasonable. If it weren't for the heat sensors, that definitely would have been a 495. But yeah. Yay, still managed to get top. Yesterday, we had me in first place with 29 seconds and a 5.99. Very, very nice. We got Hidamari Sketch Homura in second, 7-2 in third, Basil in fourth, and DD Shock Trooper in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And especially nice job to the top 2 for being everybody that got a perfect style bonus. And this must have been this was a no harm day. Yeah. Very nice job. And with that, that's all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.